Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. In this video, I'm going to break down how I outsource my life and as a result, increase my income. Listen, most people are broke. They're trying to do everything themselves. They're trying to run around, chasing many rabbits and catching none. Cleaning, cooking, driving. In this video, I'm going to break down how I outsource my life step by step and why my income went up as a result. A lot of people think that they can't afford to outsource their life, but in actual fact, you can't afford not to outsource your life. In the UK, the first thing that I outsourced in my household was cleaning. Listen, I do not clean in my house. I do not expect my wife to clean in my house. Instead of us wasting our time, the most important thing is to increase our value. These days, Uber Eats, eating out is not much more expensive than preparing fresh food, getting fresh ingredients. If you're somebody that has a business and values their time, wasting time doing grocery shopping, wasting time chopping onions, washing meats, doing all these things, it's a waste of time. Unless you have an actual genuine passion for cooking, you should never be cooking. You should stay the hell away from the kitchen. You should stay out of the kitchen. So these are hours to go shopping and do cooking every single day or every single week. How many hours would you get back if you just stopped that completely? How many hours would you have to be able to build your business? The next thing is sleep hacking. How much time do you waste by being awake in your inefficient hours or not sleeping well? So what I did was I made sure that my curtains were blackout and I made sure that I used earbuds. So I could not see anything, I could not hear anything when it was time to sleep. A good focused quality 6-7 hours sleep and up at the right time. The body works on circadian rhythms. The body works according to sunlight. So if you can wake up at the same time every day, you don't need an alarm clock. An alarm clock and feeling groggy is a great sign to say that your body is out of sync. It's very, very important to have your body in sync so that when you're up, you're like a well-fueled race car. You're ready to attack the day. The difference has been monumental. More energy, sharper focus, more vision, better ideas. You can't run a business if you're running on 5 hours of broken sleep. Children, I can accept it, but if you're an adult, there is no excuse not to take ownership of your sleep. Fix it and watch your life accelerate. The next step for completely outsourcing my life was moving back to Dubai. Outsourcing cleaning, cooking, having a driver, all of these things are very, very accessible. I made sure that I hired a family nanny so I could focus on business without worrying if the kids were okay, or my wife could have the freedom to also focus on her business. This was a massive game changer. A lot of time is taken away with childcare and having the stress of running a family. The next thing was adding a driver. The amount of time that sitting in traffic wastes when you're driving, you can't do business deals if your hands are on the steering wheel. If you can't yet afford a driver, go get an Uber XL. It's the same principle. Outsource the stress so your mind is free to make big decisions and you've got the clarity to make these big decisions. Even when it comes to flights, you should always be trying to fly as comfortably as possible. If not premium economy, it should be business class. If it's not business class, it should be a private jet. Very important to understand that if you're scrunched up and uncomfortable on a flight, how much work are you going to get done? Do you want to land tired or do you want to land feeling fresh? Do you want to lose a whole day or do you want to win the day? If I land rested, I can close deals, I can film content, I can do meetings the same day, I can run my business. That's the difference between making big money in a business and staying trapped in the hourly rate cycle. How do you value your energy? Because at the end of the day, you're not saving money by booking economy. You're actually losing money. How much is your time worth? If your time is worth more than that increase in price, then you need to make sure that you're doing it. It's a complete mindset shift. Your job as a business owner is very, very simple. Spend maximum time on value generating tasks, not washing the dishes, not cleaning, not driving your car every day, not cooking. Do value tasks that bring in 5, 10, 50K a month. Do value tasks that increase the value of your business. The more you increase the value of your business, the more you increase the value of your life. If you're watching this video and you're wondering where to start, I would always say start with a cleaner. It can be once or twice a week. Then as you start to make more money, increase it, potentially go full time. When it comes to food, start looking at the kind of food that you eat and then outsource it. They're a great meal prep company, deliver food every single day to your doorstep. Again, start with 3 times a week. Then go on to fixing your sleep, blackout curtains, a decent routine. Try and get into the gym a few times a week. When you grow, you can add a full-time nanny, a driver. You can start flying business class. But every single step of the way, you need to reinvest that freed up time into money-making activities. That is the key. Once you start to do that, watch your life change. Guys, I know this is slightly a different video, but if you've enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're doing to buy back your time. If you're still stuck doing 10, 11, 12 pound an hour jobs, don't be surprised that you're not making 10K a month. In order to do it, you have to buy back your time, outsource your life, and as a result, watch your income grow.